Hello दोस्तों, good morning. I am here with yet another video. One of our subscribers, Geetu, had asked about Bank of India. Should I hold or should I sell? Again, this is not a hold, buy or sell recommendation. I am not a SEBI registered investor. All I can tell you is what I can see from the data which is available, and for analyzing that data I'm using Screener. तो चलिए let's dive in into the Screener data. This is the data for Bank of India. It is trading at 124 rupees. It has a market cap of 56,000 crores. The book value is higher than the current price, and even the intrinsic value is higher than the current price. So intrinsically, it is valued, um, appropriately, suitably. It is suitable for investing. Sales growth 27.4, return on asset 0.75%, which is slightly less. Anything above 1 is more comfortable. वॉल्यूम्स इतने भी खास नहीं हैं. अदरवाइज इट इज ट्रेडिंग गुड. आरओई भी इसका थोड़ा सा कम ही है, हालांकि आरओई नहीं देखा जाता बैंक्स के केस में. रिटर्न ऑन एसेट्स इज अ बेटर मीट्रिक टू ट्रैक. सो अब हम देखते हैं. इट इज ट्रेडिंग ऑलमोस्ट नियर द 200-day मूविंग एवरेज, और इसका ट्रेंड अगर देखें तो इंटैक्ट है, इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. हाउएवर जो अर्निंग्स हैं, इट डज नॉट हैव अ ट्रेंडिंग ग्राफ. इट्स फॉर द लास्ट 3 years it has been quite flat. तो अब मैं इसमें एक चीज ऐड करना चाहता हूं कि लेट्स गो टू द बैंक्स in the public sector space. We found 12 results, and now we can see that we can find out what is a better bank to which could replace Bank of India. So if I sort it by the intrinsic value, then we find that the bank which is trading almost at half of the intrinsic value is Bank of Baroda. However, that has a higher market cap. And then if you look at the ROA of 12 months, you will see that Bank of Maharashtra has the highest ROA. By this single metric, if we look at, even the volumes are good, public holding is decent. We want low public holdings, right? And it also has a good intrinsic value above 0.6, decent price to earnings. So let's click on Bank of Maharashtra, and there is a feature called detailed comparison with when we go to the peer comparison section. तो हम बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र का कंपैरिजन करेंगे बैंक ऑफ इंडिया से. So Bank of Maharashtra has a lower market cap, which makes it poised for growth. Then if we look at the stock P, it is 11.7, which I don't consider bad. We don't need to have a lower stock P. Anything below 15 is good enough. जो इसका ROE है बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र का, वो बैंक ऑफ इंडिया से ज्यादा है. जो इसकी प्रमोटर होल्डिंग है वो भी बैंक ऑफ इंडिया से ज्यादा है, which means it's a closely held company. जो इसका सेल्स ग्रोथ है वो भी लगभग सेम है, बट उससे बैंक ऑफ इंडिया से थोड़ा सा ज्यादा है. प्रॉफिट ग्रोथ भी ऑलमोस्ट सेम है. और अगर इसका वॉल्यूम्स भी ऑलमोस्ट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के मुकाबले है. रिटर्न ऑन एसेट्स में ये डेफिनेटली स्कोर करता है, और प्राइस टू बुक वैल्यू इसका थोड़ा सा बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र का हायर है compared to Bank of India. वॉल्यूम को ROE से मल्टीप्लाई किया जाए तो इसका बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र इज स्कोरिंग वेल अबव बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. Plus, if you go back to Bank of Maharashtra, what I want to show is the earnings have a rising trend over the last 3 years. That is also very promising compared to Bank of India. So while I shared my opinion about Bank of India, if there was a bank which had to replace Bank of India and was of similar size and similar numbers, I would put Bank of Maharashtra on top of Bank of India. I hope this is all making sense, and I hope you were able to find how to do a detailed comparison between two stocks using Screener in the peer comparison section. See you in the next video, and do like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Forward it to friends who are holding either Bank of India or who want to understand how to pick stocks or how to compare stocks within the same sector. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.